social media content is not the only way to market your ELT, ESL, or MFL freelance business. However, particularly if the business you run is online, it is probably the easiest and most cost-effective way to market your business. But when I say it's one of the easiest ways, that doesn't mean that there aren't some possible pitfalls. In this video, I'm going to talk you through 3 main mistakes that you may be making in terms of your social media content, which are getting in the way of attracting those right fit clients you're looking for. I'm Rachel Roberts, and I help ELT and ESL freelancers like you develop a business model, an offer, and a marketing strategy that can help you attract the right clients so that you can work less and earn more. Join my membership for ELT Freelancers, the Confident ELT Freelancer Collective, or let's take a deeper dive into your business and I'll help you step by step through my 6-month group program designed to flourish. Check out the details in the description below. I can't tell you how many times people say to me that they find it very difficult to market their business on social media because they're not very good at selling themselves. Listen up, folks. This is not about selling yourself. This is about helping your potential clients to really understand what it is that you offer and how you can help them, which is a completely different thing. Of course, they want to know what skills you have, what experience you have, but the key thing that they're looking for is whether you're the right person to help them get the results that they want and whether you understand exactly what those results are. So instead of simply showcasing your skills, focus on adding value and helping to clarify things for those potential clients. It's not so very different from teaching in that way. Posting testimonials can be really helpful, but again, people often shy away from this because it feels like they're blowing their own trumpet. But we can reframe this and see it as, instead of being an opportunity to show off, it's an opportunity to reassure potential clients that other clients like them with similar needs have got the help that they needed from you. Letting them know about this is just part of the service that you're giving them in terms of them making the right decision about who they want to choose to work with. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. It's not about trying to push anybody into anything, just giving them the information they need. The second mistake I come across all the time is people feeling that all they need to do on social media is to provide lots of free content. Now, obviously, you want to showcase your teaching skills and you want to give people perhaps a little taster of what they might get from working with you. However, if that's all that you're doing, if you're posting daily tips around idioms, etc., all you're doing is teaching your audience that you're simply a free resource. You're not actually helping them to fill in that gap between realizing that they need help and coming to you for that help. They may not even realize you actually have a service to offer them. So as ever, it starts with working out who your ideal client is and what it is that they're looking for. Then you can work out the appropriate balance between giving them those kinds of tips and showing them in other ways how it could be good to work with you. Through testimonials and case studies, as I previously mentioned, through video where they get to see what you're like as a person, maybe through some insights into who you are as a person. The exact balance will depend on the type of business you have and who your ideal client is. But it's almost never going to be effective to simply be providing teaching content all the time. The third and final mistake I'm going to talk about in this video is not managing to convey clearly enough what it is exactly that you offer in terms of a service, and crucially, how potential clients can take that next step in terms of working with you. Your social media content should be acting as a kind of introduction or gateway towards people wanting to find out more about you and your offer, and ultimately taking that step towards having a call with you, for example. So go and have a look now at your social media profiles. Is it really clear what exactly you offer and how you can help people? And is it also clear what the next step they should take is? Do you want them to book a call, to join your mailing list? What is it that you think would be the next best step? Then in terms of your content, make sure that you're also incorporating clear CTAs or calls to action. These don't always have to be calls to buy your thing. They could be prompts to engage with the content that you've put out there. Sometimes this can be hard if your potential clients are English language learners because they don't necessarily want to expose their lack of English publicly or the fact that they even might need a teacher. However, you can still give them things to think about, and it doesn't mean that they're not actually doing that and therefore moving along that buyer journey pathway. Or you can make it so that the responses are private. If you use a poll on LinkedIn, for example, no one but you can see what options they choose. Or your CTA might be to offer them some kind of lead magnet so they can go onto your mailing list, where you can continue to nurture them with relevant content. The important thing is to try to put yourself in their shoes and to see what it is that they're going to be looking for in order to help them make that decision. Many people spend a lot of time creating social media content and are very disappointed when that doesn't bring in the leads that they're looking for. Usually this isn't a question of creating more content or creating content which gives away more value. It's about making sure that it's really tailored towards your ideal client, and that you're also thinking through the process that they're going through as they move towards working with you. In the next video coming up on your screen, I'm talking about what you can do when you really can't think of what to put in your social media posts, when you're stuck for inspiration and staring at a blank screen.